purchasing the Extremer box. My name is Javier Rodriguez, and today I'm going to explain to you, I guess, basically what it is, how to open it up, how to put it together, and how to use it. What it is, in a brief synopsis, is a little box that turns your TV into a smart TV, and it's also a fully functional karaoke machine. Here we have our instruction manual, the main device, two microphones, our HDMI connection, the wires for the microphones, our audio cable, a power cable, and our remote. Alright, I'm going to go through all the little inputs, outputs, and knobs on this device now. Here we have the power button. Here we have the little LCD display. Here we have the mic jacks 1 and 2. We have the volume for the microphones and the echo effect for the microphones. Here on the bottom we have auxiliary in, if you want to plug in an exterior device like an iPod or something of that nature. And up here we have the master volume to the whole device. Now on the back we have your internet connection. We have your Wi-Fi antenna, which is also the hotspot antenna. We have a slot for a mini SD card if you want to expand the memory. Your HDMI port for your television. 2 USB connections for extra devices such as a wireless keyboard, mouse, webcam, or something of that nature. This is where the outlet goes, the power source. And this over here is your audio out. And you also have a line out here for audio. Here we have your microphone and your XLR cable that'll connect the two. Make sure the prongs line up. Slides right in, locks in. Here you have your power on, off. And this is the jack that you'll put into the device later. Here we're just going to discuss little features that the remote has. We have the power and standby button. We have the mute button. The keypad for different numbers. Obviously play, stop, rewind, fast forward. Here we have a shortcut button for the menu. For the settings menu, shortcut menu for the internet browser. This takes you back to the home screen. And this little feature here helps you use the arrows on the screen as a mouse instead of just highlighting. And then you can use the touchpad here to maneuver. This takes you back to the home screen. This takes you back a page. You have your volume up and down, zoom in and out. This takes you to your video folder, your music folder. This takes you to the auxiliary folder, another button to take you to your web browser. This helps you go to the app manager if you ever need to do an update. Here we have a button to change the equalizer volume and settings. And here we have some basic volume functions for bass up and down, treble up and down, and the microphone volume up and down. So this is everything you will need, and now I'll walk you through hooking it up to your television. Now I'm going to show you how to hook this device up to your TV and surround system. The wires have been pre-installed into the TV and to the surround sound. The connections are mirrored, so it's the same exact on the other end. You're just going to match up. Here we have the audio cables. You match up white to white, red to red. Same with your surround system. The HDMI cable just goes straight into the input of your TV, and the other end goes right in here to the HDMI slot. Here we have our Ethernet cable to connect to the internet. Goes right in here. We have Wi-Fi, so we're going to be using our Wi-Fi signal rather than the Ethernet, but just so you guys can see. And then also our power cable goes right in here, and the other end goes into the outlet. Now our device has been installed. You can see we have power with the little red glowing light. To turn it on, you can either use the power button on the remote or use the power button directly on the device. Just press it, turns blue, you know it's on, and you're ready to use it. Alright, now we're going to show you how to use the karaoke feature of the device. You take the mic, plug it into the input 1. I'm only going to plug in one mic because I'm here by myself. On and off. Keep in mind here is the volume control for the mic, the main volume control for the device, and the echo effect for the mics. Also, the remote does have these controls on it, so you don't necessarily have to get up and do this manually. As you turn it on, this is the first screen that will show up when your device begins to boot. and you'll wind up at the home page. Here we have the home screen that will show up once you turn on your device. We have different folders that you can edit and change to suit your liking and put different apps inside. You have entertainment, video, games, internet access. You can store pictures, videos, and music. And then you also have the settings options to go in and edit your internet connections, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, so on and so forth. Now you have the option of connecting a wired or wireless mouse through the USB port in the back of the device. But the remote also has a mouse function where you press this button and it turns your mouse on the screen. And you can move it around and use it just like a mouse. And this would be the button to click if you want to select something. First we're going to go into the settings menu here, so we can discuss how to set up your different connections here. Click off, click again to turn it on, and it'll detect all the Wi-Fi's signals in the area. And you click on it again, and here you have the information for it. Connection options to help you connect, whichever one you prefer. Also, you click here, the keyboard will pop up, you can enter your password, whatever that may be. Once you're ready, you hit done, and then connect. And right below Wi-Fi, we have your Bluetooth menu here. Click once for off, click again for on. Here you'll see the device's name, pair devices, and devices within the area. If you put your speaker into pairing mode, click right up here in the right hand corner, search for devices, and it'll detect your device, and there you can connect it. Below we have your Ethernet options. If you decide you don't have Wi-Fi or you want to use your device as a hotspot, you can plug it in directly to the Ethernet cord, and then you turn on the hotspot feature, which I'll show you in a minute, and you can connect any devices in the area directly to your device. Here, if we go to the more settings, you'll have different network options that you can edit if you so choose. But right here, the one we're going to discuss is the portable hotspot. Click on it, turn it on, and you'll be able to connect your device. And although we do not have our Ethernet hooked up, we're using Wi-Fi, so we're going to leave this off for the moment and use our Wi-Fi. Here we have the menu for various devices and various settings that you can change. A list of your apps, edit your sound. If you want to edit the display, change the size, you can do that here. In the screen you can change the output to the HDMI if you want a higher or lower resolution. It's up to you. Here we have the storage menu. It lets you know how much space you have left, how many apps you have, music, photos, things of that nature. Keep in mind you can always expand this memory with the mini SD slot that is in the back of the device. And that concludes our how-to video. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us on xstreamertv.com. We'll also have more videos of how to use the karaoke function and things of that nature. And there's also a section on there for firmware and software updates. If you have any questions, again, contact us there. And I hope you enjoy the device. Thank you.